Candace Owens now believes that Charlie Kirk was a time traveler. Now hold on a second. Not making it up. Charlie Kirk's a time traveler. She was an alien. And he was watched over by intelligence agencies since he was a kid. Growing up like 11 from Stranger Things. That they watched over him his whole life. And that electrical signals used to blow up when he walked past them. And then they were looking through ancient Sumerian technology to the future through Operation Looking Glass. And they couldn't do it after 2012 to 2016 anymore, so they decided they were going to kill him because he could change all geopolitical politics forever. And that's the reason why they killed Charlie Kirk. Hard to believe she believes that? Not making it up. Watch this clip. Not AI. Not making it up. You could go watch it on the last episode that she just released. Watch this.
Charlie think he was a time traveler. He said, as I showed you in earlier messages, that he was a time traveler and he had to find me. I said to him in response that I didn't feel the same way and that I thought I was from another planet, that I was an alien my entire life. Just do not get it here. I think that these people are not humans, that they're sentinels that maybe look like humans. That's how I feel. I feel like it's the single solitary event that contributed to my realization that the future is happening right now. I'm telling you, I don't even think these people are human. Like, I look at Elon Musk and Sam Altman and Peter Thiel, and I'm pretty sure they're hybrid. You know what I mean? Like, they just look like an Apple software that I should be able to download at night. I rarely have vivid dreams. And I did, in fact, have a very vivid one over the weekend. Charlie came to me and he told me that he was betrayed. Yes, like I said, it was related to this organization. And I think we would all agree that his death and the manner that they did it changed the world in ways that I don't think we can fully realize, or certainly not in a way that I can articulate. You just cannot pretend that all of this is one big unhappy coincidence. It's entirely plausible, I think plausible, that they knew something about Charlie. And that's why they had him marked and had him monitored and had him likely followed since he was young. And maybe they thought, like the agents think, that if they swarmed him and they stayed with him and they pretended to be his friend, that ultimately they could control Charlie and perhaps change an outcome. They could literally change an outcome related to Charlie. So when for the first time in his life, because I do believe he was managed, I mean, I've already said I was handled. I didn't recognize that I had agents. And for the first time in his life, Charlie peeks his head up and starts to push back in a meaningful way. They couldn't stop him from becoming bigger. That seemed to be inevitable. But they panicked. They seem to have panicked, right? I mean, this is just starting to happen within a year when Charlie's going like, hey, man, I don't actually think this. I don't actually believe this. And then he goes, you know what? Take the money. Take the money out of the organization. And they panicked. They freaked out. And their solution was, no, just kill him. Just kill him. We can't have this. Talk about today. However, I'll save it for tomorrow. But this Project Looking Glass in the CIA, I wonder what they saw. Looking into the future, stealing not Egyptian, but Sumerian technology, which is what they did. These are culture vultures. These Egyptsies is what they are. They wear whatever mask they need to. Do I have to pretend to be Catholic? Do I have to pretend to be Jewish? Do I have to pretend to be Muslim? No, they're thieves. They're glorified thieves is what these people are. And they've always been this since the beginning of history. And they stole some Sumerian technology that allowed them to predict outcomes. And that technology stopped working in 2012. We're going to get into that tomorrow. I find it to be fascinating. I wonder if they saw Charlie Kirk. Anyways, we'll see you guys tomorrow.